Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. It is barely light out. Dad and I are out here early this morning. Why are we out here so early, Dad?
Gotta hit some top water busting fish.
What happened this morning?
Well, we got kicked. We weren't allowed to enter a tournament this morning.
I know. Oh, they're busting right there.
Because we won the last one.
So we won a tournament a couple nights ago, a Thursday nighter. So we showed up to a ramp to do a little Saturday morning wildcat tournament. It said no pros, but I fished the professional opens. I'm not a full-time pro. It's like a, I don't know, professional open circuit, just 3 a year. And most of the tournaments let me fish. We got there this morning. I called them the day before. They said, yeah, you should be able to fish. They take off at 4:40 a.m., an hour before light. We got there, 4 a.m., and they told me I couldn't fish. So we came out here. We're gonna fish anyways, and it's just getting light out. We've been out here for about 15 minutes. The fish are starting to bust. We're out here on a river ledge. We're gonna throw some top water at them. Hopefully we can catch them. The tournament was gonna be a 3 bass limit, so it was gonna be a 4:40 to 1 p.m. tournament. We're just gonna stay out here for a couple hours though, and we're gonna go back to the venue and lodge, Sweet Springs venue and lodge, and do some work. But let's see what our best 3 go this morning. I'm excited. Catch you a giant today, Dad.
We're gonna try. Get some 4, 5, 6, 7 pounders.
8, 9, 10, 12s. Let's go.
Yeah, it's hard fishing with shoes now. I've been fishing like this all summer.
I know, isn't it nice fishing in flops? Wow, get him, Dad. They're busting like crazy, guys. Got it. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. We get the net, Dad? Yeah. Thank you. Crushed it. $3-pounder to start the morning. How about that? I wish we'd have gotten the tournament. Not even light out yet. 3-pounder, busting on top water. That's crazy. They would not start busting until it got light enough out. All right, so our first one's 3 pounds. That's a good one to start the morning. Let's see, buddy. 2 ends, less spins. Okay, Dad's putting on a whopper plopper. I just caught him on a spook. They came up busting. We were about to move. We've been sitting here for 20 minutes waiting for them to bust. They did it. They did it, guys. Putting down the drop shot and waiting on them to bust again. That was cool. 3-pounder. I'm gonna keep our net right here. Don't want to boat flipping with them top waters. I'll shake them off. Went there, a good one. Oh, I heard something.
Yeah, there was like that kept going. You know,
that was a bunch.
Could have got a couple of them out of that.
Yeah, we could have caught more than just one there. They were big ones too. I did not catch the biggest one out of that. Yeah. See, there he is. Did you see that shad fly out of the water? This is a good one, Dad. This is a good one. Oh, stay down. Will you hand me the net or get it? Stay down, buddy. Oh, that's a stud. Yes. That one's bigger than the last one. Thank you, Dad. He's so fat. He is so fat, guys. Try not to get a top water in the hand this morning. Oh my gosh.
That's how you do the tournament stuff in the morning. Right?
There's about a 4-pounder, guys. He's so fat and wide. This one's bigger than that last one. Super fat belly. That's a beaut. All right. See you, buddy. They're busting, guys.
Oh my gosh, but they're over.
They're busting.
To the left.
Catch them, Dad. Catch them. They're busting. They're busting. Where are they at? Where were they at? Where were they at? Right there?
Yeah, that to the left. It just kept on and going.
They'll still be up there. Oh, couldn't even get mine unhooked fast enough to cast at the next schoolers. Wow. Ah, that's so cool. That's a big one. So right now we'd have 6.5 pounds for 2 fish. And it's 6:15 in the morning. We'd be fishing till 1 o'clock. We'd be sitting all right with 2 fish. We need one more lunker and we'd be sitting real good. We're gonna catch him though. There's one. They're way over there. Way over there. I didn't make it. Out here busting. Okay, so I want to tell you guys a little bit about my setup, what we're doing to catch these topwater fish. We're able to see them on my live scope. I'm gonna show that to you real quick. So there's my live scope screen. You can see the fish are suspended out here, but I'm gonna move my trolling motor around and scan. And if I scan and look, there's some right by the top, right in front of us, some bait. But if I look, oh, there's some 60 feet out at the top of the water. That's where they're gonna bust. They're right there. That's where I was looking. No way. You got him, Dad. That's what we're doing, guys. Look at that. I was doing it on video. This is crazy. You got a good one?
No.
Oh, it's a white bass.
No.
It's a white bass. Don't let him get you one of them trebles in your fingers.
Trash bass.
So that's what we're doing, guys. We're looking for the fish and we're casting to him. There's one 40 feet out, popping in and out right there. He's gonna come up busting next. He's out here. There's some fish down under us too, sitting here on live scope. But another thing we're doing, I got my hydro wave going. I'm not sure how much this affects it. The volume is 1/4 of the way up. I have it playing on schooling blitz mode, schooling blitz. And I have it delaying 30 seconds. So that means it's gonna play for a little bit, the schooling blitz noise, like fish are feeding on top, getting chased, and then it's gonna delay 30 seconds to give the fish a break, then it'll start playing again. So about every 30 seconds, the fish are coming up and busting, and we're casting to them out here in 20 foot. So,
Yep.
oh my gosh. You got him, Dad?
Nope.
Oh, you missed it?
Behind it.
Get him, get him. Oh, get him. No way.
He kept following it. Yeah.
Wow.
Get behind
You
it.
got a good
behind
one?
it.
Oh
No.
yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
I can't tell how big
I
it
can't tell either. I don't know if he's net worthy. You want me to net him?
is. No.
No. I'll take him though.
He's an aggressive little guy.
Yeah, that's a good one. 2-pounder. I'll see him.
Tiny for these.
I know. That would be our third keeper for 2 1/4. Good one, Dad. Give me some, Dad.
Get you going, doesn't it?
I know. It's like you gotta jump on them. We're not just fishing, we're hunting for them. Like, we are on the spot they are. We're waiting for them to come to us, and we're flinging it to them. We're sitting here panning, looking for busting fish. Catching big old pigs on top water this morning. Spooks and whopper ploppers on Lake Gunnersville. We're sitting here in 20 foot. I don't think many guys do this, but it's fun, guys. It is fun. We missed some good ones yesterday. We haven't really missed any today. Like that one missed yours 3 times, you still caught him on that cast. He's fat little 15-incher. So we'd be sitting at 8.5 pounds. 3 fish, 6:20 in the morning. We'd have our limit. Let's weigh them in now, boys. Oh my.
We just want to fish till 7:15. Let's call it a day.
Yeah, we just want to
So our
do
tournament's only gonna last an hour and a half a day.
hour and a half tournament. We're gonna start our own topwater tournament. If you guys are interested in a topwater tourney, no, I'm just kidding. Busting. There he is. Oh, he came all the way out of the water. Oh, that's so cool. He came all the way out of the water to eat this thing. Good one too. Jumping again. I'll boat flip him. He's not that big. No, he's not gonna help us. He's not gonna help our 3. But he's a good one. He's a keeper. Ouch. Oh no. He ripped a hole in my finger, that hook did. Wow. Oh gosh, I'm bleeding everywhere. Youch. Be careful, guys. Dang. All right, I'm getting rid of him and I'm patching my finger. See, buddy? Man. It's quitting bleeding. He ripped the hook all the way through it. Like, ripped it. I know. You're the one that normally gets hooked.
It's worse as you get older because you don't have as much control, it feels like. It's just different.
Control of the fish?
Yeah, it's just different now. Than it used to be years ago.
Gotta be more careful.
Yeah.
Oh. Holding my finger so it quits bleeding. I got band-aids, but they're buried. I don't want to dig them out. I think the skin sealed itself, I hope. I don't know. Might need a band-aid. Yeah, I'm going to. Wait, quit holding it. Find my band-aid stash. I don't know if this is even gonna have any sticky left to it. Find out. Hope so. Look at that. Got my finger real good. Just want it to hold together. Oh yeah, there's one that just busted. That'll work. That's much better. Cool. And I have a couple band-aids left. Got one. Yep. Okay, so it's getting light out. Sun's coming up. They went down a little deeper, so we haven't seen one bust in about 10 minutes, so I grabbed the big deep crank. He's on this side. Yeah, he's small. But it's another keeper on the big 10XD. It's the way to go. Especially if you go through them like I do. Breaking off on rocks and shell and brush piles and everything else, ledges. Little 16-incher. See you, buddy. That one, you think that one would have helped us? No? All right, casting back out here.
I might make killer for top water because it was loaded.
It was loaded.
It's the most we've seen in the
Like 200 bass probably. Yeah, it was way more than this spot. Since we didn't fish them, I forgot about it. You got one, Dad? Set the hook if you got one.
I do heat.
Set the hook.
Oh my gosh. He wouldn't even give me any kind of a fight, for God's sake.
He looks like he's pulling good.
That's pitiful.
Oh, yeah. Good one, Dad. That's funny. It looked heavy when you were twitching it. I was like, I think you got one. Swallowed that sucker. He had it for 3 minutes. My goodness.
Oh, wow.
Gonna need the pliers on him. See, buddy. You about killed him. You hooked him so deep. Oh gosh. Just sitting there. Eating away. Letting him
Letting him gnaw on it. Letting him gnaw on it for about 5 minutes.
My goodness. If it's not light, like if you feel anything, you gotta set the hook.
Yeah, I'm usually.
I was watching you and your tip was going dunk dunk each time you did that, like there was something on the end of it.
Well, I know our topwater blackfoot.
I know.
7 o'clock death, like always.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Just getting home. Dad and I did a ton of work at the lodge today. Worked on the deck. We worked inside a little bit. It's really coming along, but I did not shoot any footage over there today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We had a blast catching those topwater bass this morning, guys. It is hard to beat. Is topwater your favorite way of fishing? Let me know down below. It's definitely my favorite way of fishing, my dad's favorite way of fishing. Even if they're not hitting topwater, a lot of times he's got a topwater heading torpedo tied on. That's his go-to. But we didn't throw those today. We threw spooks. He threw a big whopper plopper. We caught some good ones. We were looking at them with live scope, had the hydrowave going. You saw that. And they'd just come up and bust. But they're finicky. There'd be like 10 or 15 bass busting. And you might be able to get 1 or 2 to bite if you're lucky. You got to throw it right on top of them while they're busting. Not past them, because by the time you get to them, they were done. So that's how picky they were. But so cool catching them in like 20 foot while they're busting. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying your day. If this is the first time you're seeing my channel, make sure you subscribe. I want to share a little something with you guys. Church, we talked about taking up your cross and following the Lord daily. There's a verse in there that says to do that. So what does that entail? It entails saying yes when you want to say no, and saying no when you want to say yes. So denying yourself, denying your fleshly desires, denying things that are not of the Lord, denying your selfishness. You know, stopping on the side of the road to help somebody. That's not something we want to do. A lot of times we say no, but instead saying yes. Or you want to go out and have a few beers at the bar when you should be doing something else maybe, and maybe you should say no instead of saying yes. Or, you know, whatever you struggle with, maybe you should be saying no instead of saying yes. And it's just kind of a cool analogy. I hadn't really heard it compared to taking up your cross daily and following him. So I thought that was neat. And then our pastor Norm also hit on, are you a cultural Christian, just religious, or are you a Christ follower? Because like 70% of America claim to be Christians, but you know, they're not actually Christ followers. And I accidentally set my alarm for this evening. That's why it was hard to get up this morning. But are you a cultural Christian? Are you one of the 70%? Or are you a Christ follower? I want to ask you guys that. And I'm going to hit a little bit on what that means. There are people who say they're Christians who believe there's a God and think they're going to heaven, but they're not. Do you know God? Do you know Jesus? Or do you just know about him? Do you have a personal relationship with Jesus? Do you talk to Jesus, pray with Jesus daily, weekly, monthly? It doesn't really matter how often. Do you have a relationship with Jesus and believe he died on the cross for your sins? That's how you go to heaven. And if you believe in Jesus, you're going to start acting out of faith in the way you live. It's going to be evident. You're going to bear good fruit because you believe that God's your Savior. And the Holy Spirit's going to weed those negative and sinful things out of your life one by one. But there's a lot of so-called Christians out there, cultural Christians, or people who are religious who don't like have a relationship with God. They just believe there is a God. They know there's a God. And I want to read a verse to you guys. James 2:29, it says, "You believe there's a God? Even demons believe that and shudder." So it's like the opposite of heavenly angels. Even Satan knows there's a God. That doesn't make him be in heaven. So I just want to tell you guys that in case you need to hear it. I just thought it was cool. So another verse, Matthew 10:37, it says, anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. It's kind of a tough verse, but in reality, the Lord gave us everything we have. It needs to go, you and your relationship with the Lord needs to be the centermost thing in your life. And then your wife, or your husband, and then your kids and your family, your mom and dad. But you got to love the Lord more than anything in your life. He gives you life, whether you realize it or not. He has. He's given us all life, and we're here because of the Lord. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm going to get out of here. Remember, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see some more fishing videos. We had a good time. Always have fun fishing with my dad. And you can become a patron if that's something you're interested in. Link it down below. Support the YouTube channel if the Lord puts that on your heart. But these are some trying times in our country, guys. A lot's changing. Lots going on. So I just want to encourage you, take a step of faith, seek after Jesus, believe on Jesus if you don't, and run towards him, guys. Run towards him. That's the best life for you. Chasing things of this world will leave you empty, will leave you unsatisfied, will leave you without joy, and man, the Lord fills me up with all that because I have him and because I'm chasing after him. I'm not saying that to brag or anything. I want my life to be living proof that God is real to you guys. So anyways, I hope that touched you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to get out of here. We'll catch you next time on Fishing with Nordbye.